Alright everyone, welcome back to the Champ Outdoors. This week we're on Mark Twain Lake. We've had some nice warm weather. Water's up into the 60s finally, so we're gonna start out going shallow, see if we can't find anything moving up trying to spawn. Alright, so what I'm doing with this log jam is basically we've got a ditch that runs down and drains into the lake here that's just clogged up with all kinds of wood. My thought being that with the water temperature and everything, I'm hoping the fish are up shallow trying, or at least thinking about spawning, if not trying to get on beds already. And I'm hoping that they'll be up here in this cover, but then there's also the fact that the tournament pressure is starting to come into effect pretty hard and heavy on this lake. So I switched up from a Texas rigged sweet beaver by Reaction Innovations to a Guggen bandito bug. What I've gone through here is make sure that every appendage that had a little mole tie, such as the legs, I guess you call them pinchers maybe, and the antenna were all broke, so that way I could get as much movement and action as possible. Yep, that's kind of sticking with the same Texas rig. I did bend the hook back a little bit because it got widened up last time I jerked it out of some wood. So we'll see if they like this a little better. That might have been a fish. I don't know if that's fish. I think I might just had something swipe at it. Not sure because it hit it while it happened while I was moving. I wasn't sure if I drug it into a branch or it's a fish. So it's giving me a little bit more hope about back in here than the first pocket we hit. Is I'm seeing stuff come up and chase bait fish. I need to switch to something more like a swim bait or more shad colored, but it at least gives me a point of reference for now. something right there.
There we go. So, he was super shallow. He was up on the other side of that log. There we go. See the keeper? Yep, there we go. He's 50 happy. We're gonna keep her out of it. There we go. So, he was super shallow. He was up on the other side of that log. There we go. See a keeper? Yep, there we go. He's 15 feet. We're gonna keep our tournament. Thank you, buddy. Yep, try to spawn. Get it right back in the water. Alright, now that we're away from as many people on that, I can actually talk to y'all again. So, that keeper we just had, it was kind of following the same pattern that we talked about earlier. We were going back into pockets kind of off main creek channels and looking for a lot of wood, a lot of trash, and kind of rub up against it. Basically a lot of laydowns, a lot of wood for him to get ready to spawn. I think that fish may have been on a bed. Just the way it hit, it picked up and it didn't move, didn't swim, it was just there. So, like I said, that's why I generally throw about 20-pound test on my flipping rod. This is, what is it? One of the Sunline fluorocarbons. Can't remember which actual one, but it's about, I think it's 20 pounds, or they may have an oddball where it's like 21, something like that. But either way, it's at least 20 pounds. So that fish was about 15 and a half inches. 15 inches is the length limit on this lake, so it was a keeper. I would say it's probably right around about 2 pounds would be my guess. Its tail was starting to get bloody, like it's ready to spawn. That's also what makes me think it might have been on a bed, because it still had eggs in it, so it might have went a little heavier than 2. Again, with how dry it was, I kind of tried to be quiet with everything I was doing, because I've got friends that are fishing a tournament today, and I don't want to do anything that would, hurt them. So, yeah. So now we're going back. We're fishing another pocket further up in a different creek. See what we can find. Oh. So we're back after the short day. Only had a few hours to fish today, but we were able to come with one keeper. And it was shallow. It was a fun fight because it was over a log. Just all around fun time. But that's going to do it for this week on the Champ Outdoors. We'll see you next week. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a lot. Helps the channel grow, and hopefully it can make allow us to do a lot more cool, fun things in the future. All right, talk to you next time.